Hi everyone, this is Lisa from the Rhinestone World, and in this video I'm going to show you how to curve text in Silhouette Studio. So for this example, I'm going to be curving text to fit onto this charger plate. Now this is about a 13-inch charger, and so we're going to use a couple features when it comes to curving text in this video. So the first thing I need to do is I need to draw a circle for my charger. I'm going to go over to my ellipse tool. I'm going to hold down Shift. This allows me to make a perfect circle. So I'll hold down Shift, drag this out, and now I'm going to use the scale tool to make sure that this is the correct size. So right here, I'll go to scale and I'll type in my dimensions. So I'll do 13 inches wide, and I have it on a lock aspect, so it'll change all of it. Hit apply, and now I have my circle. So you can see my circle itself is larger than my workspace, but that's not a big deal because that is the very edge of my design, and I still need to do another circle to set the inside. So you'll see that there are two sections in this circle, so I want to do another line off of it to make sure that I have the right dimensions for the inside. So the inside part is around 8.5 inches, so I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to set a circle to 9 inches. So I'm going to draw a circle, go back to my scale tool, and then type in 9 inches, and we have these all set. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to just make sure that these are right off of each other. I need them to be centered. So I go to my line panel up here in the top, hit center, and now you can see I have both lines right here. So we're all set with our circles, and here is my text. So this is going to be on a charger plate. I have this little Bible verse, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my text goes all the way across. I want it to be one long line of text. And I'm going to change the font and the point size soon. I just want to make sure it's set like that. And now I can go over here, click on here, and I can pick a font. I'm going to do something like Freestyle maybe. Let's see how this looks. So I'm going to do a script like this, but I'm not going to weld it yet. So I'll go over here, and so the way you get your text to curve is that you want to get it into text edit mode. So double click and you have this green box, and you'll see a little cursor right here. This is what controls the text on here. So if I take it and drag it, I can move the text, and once this gets to a circle, it's going to snap onto the circle and attach. So if I go right here, now you can see that this is curved around my circle. So you can see that I have a little bit of space here, so I'm going to go ahead and use this right here and make my text size a little bit bigger. I'm going to do the drop down, and I have it at 36. Let's see what 48 looks like. And you can see it didn't change. I need my text selected. So because I'm in text edit mode with the green box, I'll do Control A to select all the text. And then I'll just drop this back down and choose 48. And now you can see I have a little bit more space around here. I'm not super concerned about where it is on the circle because it's a circle. I can just turn the charger. So if you want it to go all the way around, you can. You can also make your text smaller if you feel like you want it to only be on side of the plate. So I'm going to go over here into this little slider, and I want to increase the spacing of my text from the edge of the charger because I want the text itself to be right in the middle of this area. And when this happens, you can see that the letters separate a little bit. Now, if you're using a typical font that's not a script font, it's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my character spacing in a little bit so that the letters touch again. So we'll go to character spacing and just bring that, and you can see it starts to touch again in all these areas. So I'll bring it down just a little bit more. All right, and you can check. Good, 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 good. A couple of them don't touch, not a super huge deal. We can bring it down a little bit, or you can just leave it. I'm not worried about it. So we'll bring it to about, I'll do 90%. Pretty good. We'll go right here. And so now we have our text all set, so we're going to go to Modify and weld it because this is a script font. Weld. And now you can see it's all set like that. And because of this, I can move this around. I can move this circle out of here and it doesn't matter. One of the problems that you'll have a lot of times, and I'm just going back to show you, is that when you have something curving around the object, right now the text is dependent on the circle to give it its shape. So if you delete the circle, it goes back in a line. So what you need to do is you need to take your text and change it to an object. So there's two ways to do it. You can either convert it to path, or you can weld it like I did with this text here. So modify weld. And you can see when I weld it, because some of these are not touching, they're in their own box. So I'm just going to go over here and do Control G to group it together. And now this is all together. And we're all set. I can delete these circles, and now I can set this up to cut on my machine. Now what you can do is you can also just kind of draw a little circle inside of here and a circle on the other side so you don't waste any material. But whatever you want to do for the material, this design itself is ready to cut, and you can place it onto your charger for a nice little arched look. My design is all cut out. Now I need to put my application tape on here. I am using R tape. This is AT65, and this is the 12-inch roll. So the tricky part about this is getting the right amount and not wasting your transfer tape. So I'm going to put the tape on in sections. I'm going to do this first one, cut it across. We're going to place it right here. I'm going to use my scraper, put it right there. And now I'm going to do the next section right here. We'll go over, cut a little piece. Let's drop it right here. Now one more, one little piece there. I'll drop my material right here. Alright, so this is my design with transfer tape on it. So I'm just going to kind of see how it's going to look on here. And now I'm just going to peel it up. Now you can use the hinge method and take a little bit and place it at a time, but I'm going to be real risky. And let me go ahead and put this on in stages. So we have that. And that's the good thing about the text not actually touching in every area, is that you can easily break it apart into multiple sections. And that's part of the reason why you do your transfer tape in 3 sections as well. And then let's just drop this last one here. All right, so now we have our charger plate with text around it. So you learned how to curve our text in Silhouette Studio to create this decorative charger plate. So if you have any other questions, you can email us at info@therhinestoneworld.com. Hey everyone, the vinyl we used in this video was our FDC 4200 black glossy vinyl. It's a permanent grade sign vinyl, and it is available on our website. You can buy it at therhinestoneworld.com.